Now we're about to sit back and enjoy the easel out, get some water out, get the rain out. Let's go. I'm about to get my earrings on. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Keep the paint today. Paint seconds. Yeah, I've been waiting on y'all to get in here all week. Thank you for coming. Thank you, parents. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, please. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Let's get into it. Let's go. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Do it. I'll be getting it up where you guys can see the videos again. So until then, we just chilling together. What's up, paint slangers? What's going on? What's happening over there? All right, parents. I got the parents up too. All right, parents, y'all get ready. We're about to have a great show today. We're going to be painting this beautiful hummingbird. Going to add that to the stage so y'all can see it. Get your canvases out. I am doing a 10 by 10 canvas, you guys. Check this out. Y'all see it? Yeah. But hummingbird. Yeah. Hummingbird is brought to y'all today by Monica Lee. Thank you, Monica, for your beautiful and generous donations. We appreciate you coming over today and helping us out. Now, listen. Hummingbird got some really detailed features to him. I'm going to be using what is called a scarlet cadmium red. This is called a red throat hummingbird. So we're going to use, and oh yeah, also this particular hummingbird is brought to you today by Ruji Crafton. Yeah, shout out to Ruji Crafton and Peanut. Hey Peanut, how you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, baby. I hope you feel better, love. So we're gonna get some scarlet. You guys can see it as well. Hold on, let me make myself bigger. Whoa, let me make myself bigger. There we go. So we're gonna use some scarlet today. We're gonna use a little bit of black, you guys, okay? And some white, of course. Is this the black? Yeah, it's the black. If you have an off-white, grab that. You're gonna need it. I'm also going to try to put down some of this. I don't know what I want to do my background in this bronze yellow or not, but get yourself some white, y'all, and get yourself some little bit of green. If you got a light green, cool. If you don't, just get a regular smegular green, and we're going to turn it into a light green by adding white to it, okay? And maybe a little bit of yellow. We want this bird to look pretty. Hey, Rochelle Vanderpool in the building. What's up, Chill Will Crew? You watching me on the TV? Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Get that thumbs up before you head over there. Hey, Leonica. How you doing, love? How the children doing? Hey, what's going on, kids? I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chill Will. I appreciate the blessings today. All right, so kids, y'all go ahead. Get everything you need. I'm going to turn y'all around so y'all can see the beautiful hummingbird. Them is gorgeous, okay? And they're so tiny, you guys. And later on in the show, I'm going to give y'all some fun facts about hummingbirds. But if anybody in the chat has fun facts about hummingbirds, feel free to let us know. So hummingbirds is usually about this little. No, they're probably about this little. They're really tiny. Have any of you ever seen a hummingbird before? Let me know. We have a new member over there on the 755 channel. Shout out to Oreo Mouse 888888888888 Dollhouse. What's up, sis? How you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome as always, right? So I just want to get out this different white. So I got this one. I'm gonna pull this one out, and I'm also gonna find that green I was telling y'all about that I wanted to get. And if, like I said, if you got a little bit of yellow, bring that out too because it can help. And then also get whatever background you want. Your background can be whatever you choose it to be. I don't care what it is as long as you're happy with it, kids. And if any adults is painting along with us, hey, do what the kids do. Send us. Thank you on thumbs up. Thank you, y'all. All right, I'm glad you're good, Leonica. Let's go. Send your background on over to 755mediaart@gmail.com. Let me see if I can y'all can always pick that up on my thumbnail, okay? Pick that up on my thumbnail and drop it down wherever you want to drop it down at. All right, so I want to try to get like a yellow green. That's a lime green. I'm just digging through my paints right now, y'all. I'm just digging through the paints. It's all good. I hope y'all having a happy Saturday. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. Yeah. Today we're gonna get this painting done. I'm hoping I'll get it done within an hour. Hopefully it won't last much longer than that. So yeah, let's go. Oh, I think I might have my yellow green mixed in with my yellow instead of my green. That's probably why I can't find it. But I really wanted to get the yellow green out today. Yeah, I really want it. This is bronze yellow. Okay, well, bronze yellow. Keep finding bronze yellow. I got too much bronze yellow on the building. All right, that's okay. We'll mix up a little bit of regular green and some yellow and make ourselves some yellow green. Okay, y'all? Hey, I'm Bias LLC. Thank you for coming through, hitting that like button. I know you're going to be checking us out today. And shout out to your whole paint slingers that you have over there, Drayland. What up, Drayland? And also, I want to say a big shout out to Cash. What's up, y'all? Shout out to my paint slingers, baby. Don't forget tonight, adults, I'll be going live stream with Rudy Craft and this guy Willing. I'm having a little trouble with my leg today, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. But we'll try to do our best to make it there. Oh, y'all know I got this one brand new paint. I think I'm gonna use that for my background. It's called a medium magenta. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I think I want to use that today. Just for the kids to see. Okay, so yeah, I might just do that instead. Yeah. The kids sending some love back to me. I'm biased. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so let's go, family. I got this one green now, but I don't know if I want to use this sap green. Maybe I will. Let's try it. You know, it's the thing about painting is you could try anything, and then you can always, if it don't work, hey, start over and try again, right? Okay, so this is what we'll be doing. And yeah. All right, let's move this down. I don't have an in-house paint slinger right now. Maybe later. But for right now, I don't. So let's just slide this down. Keep y'all all the way in the camera. Y'all can see my paint palette. What's going on, Just Get It? Oh, should I say 1K? What's up, girl? How you doing? Now, this might splatter because I can feel a big paint bomb in it. Here you go. Look at this big paint bomb. And this happens, you guys, even if you keep your tops on your paint tight. Look how huge that paint bomb is. It happens because the manufacturer, the closures might not be all the way together. You know what I mean? So it's okay if you get a paint bomb here or there. Don't be upset. It's not always the kid's fault, parents. So let's just keep that in mind. And it's always good to wipe your tops off your paint so that you can have a nice seal when you put your tops on and you put them on and then boom, just put it on tight, right? Oh, you love some green Vanderpool? That's what's up, sis. Let's go. All right, so this hummingbird was picked out by Rudy Crafton, right? So I just want to give her and Peanut a big thank you for that. And some get well wishes for Peanut. So let's start with the magenta that I was telling y'all about. It's so beautiful. I've never used it before. It's a brand new tube of paint. Never been used before. So let's see what it's about. Oh, it's really like it is really magenta. Look at that. This really is magenta. All right. So I might add something to that because I'm not really, it's not my thing. All right. So anyway. Let's put that up there. And then I think what I'm going to do is just soften this magenta up by adding a ton of white to it. So I'm going to get some white. Thank you for the happy Saturday. And also thank you for the being a member. I appreciate that. And that's what's up. All right. So You just gonna let's see. Let's find a nice brush. How about a nice flat brush today, you guys? So let's get a nice square or flat brush out, and we can get our background done. This is gonna be so cool, right? I just want to go over and check on my kids' channel real quick before I really get into this, and that way I can make sure that they're having the best quality visual as possible. I'm kind of got things in control as far as the cameras, I believe. So let's just check on it to double make sure. Because I mean, sometimes you'll think something is good and then you'll turn around and it's not so great. With the kids, it's the main focus of the channel. So we're going to go and just make sure they're good. I see I got 2 thumbs up over there. If anybody else has not thumbs up the kids channel, why don't you do that? Okay, there we go. Got to set them a little straight. Sorry about the all right, sorry about the echo. See, I needed to go over here and check on them. All right, so there they go. There's all set up. And I'll come back over here and let's get started. I'm gonna get a little bit of this magenta and some white as well on my brush. I'm just gonna lighten this thing up because hummingbirds is really, really delicate. And I think that even though this might be a male hummingbird, I'm not sure. You can paint whatever background you want, right? But I just want to make sure it's a pastel color that's representing the delicacy of the bird itself, right? So yeah, I mean, I could have did a sky and all of that. No, not today. Not today, you guys. Let's just use this paint I've never used before and try it out. And we're gonna go all the way around our hummingbird, especially the beak. Be careful because the beak is so thin. It's very thin. Okay, so I was waiting to see if anybody has ever seen a hummingbird before. I've seen one. Not up close, but close enough, right? You don't want to scare the little guys off. You don't want them to be afraid of you because they'll get out of there really quick. And what they do is they suck the nectar out of flowers, and they're more like a helpful partner in the gardening uh, um, creations of the garden because they pollinate, you know what I mean? And they make sure your flowers are really, really pollinated. I got some trash in my pan. I'm going to flick it out with my brush. See it, kids? See it right there? See it, adults? That little clump of paint? Just wipe it on your towel really lightly so you don't wipe all your paint off your brush. Then come on back in here and get it, right? I shouldn't have any, but it's dealing with my white. I've been really working on a lot of art lately. And yeah, it's just it happens, you guys. It's just one of the things of being an artist. Hi, Rugy. Hey, Peanut. What's up, fam? Oh man, thank you for coming in. You guys make sure y'all tune in tonight and catch the Rugy Crafting upside down blindfold painting extravaganza. She's my celebrity client tonight. So y'all tune in for that, okay? It's gonna be so much fun, as always. As always. So yeah, let's go. All right, so we're just painting this up. We're going all around the details of our flying bird. And I could have picked a bird that wasn't flying, but Ruzy and I, we collaborated on this, and we just kind of figured that you guys would really like to see one that's flying. Okay, so it's all about the flight. Okay, and so yeah, I could have did a little flower here too. Maybe I will if I have enough time. But just take your brush. Not too much paint on your brush when you're starting to go around your hummingbird. Just kind of go around it, ziggy zag, like so. Okay, and just go around it. And so yeah, I guess maybe this magenta color will help us kind of think of a flower. I got more trash to scrape it off with our brush. I apologize for all of that, you guys, but you want to get it out of your art ASAP because you don't want it to dry and be a big lump on your art, right? So that's why we want to scrape that on off as soon as we can. And you can kind of give it a little artsy look, you guys, right? Lay your brush down flat. Scrape off all the excess paint. Try not to get any paint down in your ferrule. Now, I'm pretty close. Look how close I am. See, it's not touching the metal. See that, kids? It's not touching the metal. So try not to get your paint all down in that, what is we call the ferrule. Okay, oh, I almost got it. Oh, I did get the beat. That's okay. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna be screaming and fussing and running out the room upset because I got the beak painted. I'm just gonna wait till my magenta dry. My magenta mixed with white, should I say. And then I'm gonna go back around it, right? Okay. So I just want to thank you guys for being here for the 147th painting. Just kidding. 147 paintings, you guys. Wow, right? So yeah, thank you for coming over and being a part of it. We'll be coming up on our 150 painting in a few weeks, and I'm not sure what that's going to be, but I think I want to try to make that a little special, right? Yeah, thank you, Ruji, for being a member. Appreciate you. Love it. Thank you, baby. Love it. All right, so just going down here and get all of this together. I think I'm going to regret putting a flower here for the hummingbird to get his nectar on. But you know what? I can always wait until this dry, and then I can go back and I can add a beautiful flower there as part of the art composition, right? All right, so I'm all out of white now. So I want to add some more here on my palette, right? So we can get this done. Just put it over here to start a new part. I know you can hardly see it, but we're going to start a new part because we've got some experienced so much trash in the paint today. We don't want to keep continuing to pile it on here. And then when this paint starts drying, it becomes part of the problem, right? So we're just going to go all around our bird. And the hummingbird. So when the wings are flapping at a tremendous speed, we'll look it all up and see how fast these wings get to flapping, right? When they start flapping and you can barely see them moving. And so, yeah, I think it's really cool. I know another animal that I like to do, and it's called the hippopotamus. You guys know what the hippopotamus is? So I was looking it up because these are big animals, right? So I figure like if a hippopotamus and an elephant got into a tussling wrestling match, right? Just for fun. Who will win, right? So I looked it up and I saw that the elephant is a massive animal, and that the hippopotamus would not stand a chance. I was like, oh my God, I thought the hippopotamus would win, especially because it got the really big teeth and stuff, but no, it wouldn't win. The elephant would win. So if you guys are interested in finding more out about that fun fact, you can look it up. Just Google it, you guys. That's what I did, right? I was just interested in knowing whether the hippopotamus or elephant would win. So I'm biased, you will win. You will win against Vanderpool. I'm just teasing Vanderpool. I'm just teasing. I'm biased. I'm just teasing girls. But anyway, yeah, that was interesting to know. Unbiased loves elephants. That's why I made that comment, you guys. So yeah. So you know, Google is a really, really one of my friends. You know, as far as bringing you guys art every week, I always look up the national days of this, that, and the other, and find out what's going on in the world that I can bring attention to while we do our art, right? When it comes down to the claws, y'all, take your time, get up in there, and don't worry about if you miss the mark, because you're going to paint the claws anyway. So, you know, don't worry about them, right? It's going to be okay. So, yeah, I almost messed up. This paint kind of smells delicious. Let me not mention that too much, but I'm just saying, kids, don't eat your paint, okay, babies? All right, so just take your brush and get all your beautiful, beautiful colors off of your brush, All right, and then you can do a second coat on your background. And if you wanted to, like when I get ready to do my second coat on it, I probably would lighten up close around the hummingbird more so. Thank you, Miss V. I appreciate you. Come on up in here. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you over here. 755 Media and just kidding. Yeah, so what I would do is like, let me just go ahead and do it. Like, I would take the white and go around my hummingbird, right? And I would just leave the rest of it kind of more darker, and it might be hard to see at this particular moment in time, but once your paint starts to dry, because acrylic paint always dries darker, right? So once you start to, and I think that I might need to go right up in here and between these claws a little bit more, like to separate them, because I didn't have them right. Anyway, yeah, you just want to add a little bit more white and maybe a streak or two or something, because this bird is in flight, honey, and the wings are going 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm not sure how fast they really go, but I mean, I'm sure that somebody might look it up for me in the chat, and that would be cool. But if you don't, that's fine too. So yeah, just light it up around your bird a little bit and add yourself some water to your brush, and that's gonna really 29 months of membership. Wow, you really showing out today. Thank you. That's wow. That's a long time. That's over 2 years, girl. You've been rocking with the Just Kidding family. Thank you so much, Miss V. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, all my members and people who are not members. Oreo Mouse just became a member today. I think that's awesome. All right, so yeah, you just might want to lighten up around, but we'll worry about that at another time. Hey, Monica Lee, what's up, fam? How you doing? So since I got so much of this paint, and I won't be using it for anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and use it around my edges. You guys see, kids? Can y'all see? Yeah, I want to make sure my babies can see because they're the primary mission today. Always here on Just Kidding, to make sure the kids know and get some instructions on how to paint. Okay. All right. So just go around it, and I'm mixing my white and my magenta together. Brand new paint, you guys. Never used. Never had it for a couple of weeks though. But yeah, just paint your edges, and you might want to just it's a little darker than what's on the painting, but you flip it around, hold it back. Oh, let me show y'all. Hold it back around your palette. If you have a board painting, just you don't have to worry about it, right? You don't have to do it that much. Oh, hummingbird flies wings is 50 to 80 times per second. Ruji, that's extremely fast. That's almost faster than you. How fast when you be eating and how fast you eat. I'm just teasing you, Ruji. Yeah, that's pretty fast though. All right, so just paint all around this. I can't do anything 80 to 100 50 to 80 times per second. There's nothing on this earth that I think I can do. Yeah. So grab all of this, and I put a little bit too much magenta up there, but don't worry, you guys. I'll find something to use it for a little later in my art journey as I go along my day, because I paint all day long. Okay. Probably what's wrong with my foot. It's sitting in this chair too long. So yeah. We're gonna just get it all done, get it all painted and looking beautiful all on the sides, and blend your sides together with the outside, the top of your paint like so. All right, so we got everything done. We're gonna put our beautiful hummingbird back up there, right? And then we're gonna rinse our brush out. Whoops, we'll give it a nice little rinse. Hey, Shellmaker. Thank you for coming in. Miss V says, hey to Ruji. All right, so we got a hummingbird going. That was my New York accent. We got a hummingbird. I don't know how they do their accent, but it's kind of cool. All right, so let's go. Now, hummingbird is ready for flight, right? Fight or flight. We're going to flight. Let's put our paint up. If you haven't already, take the top of your paint, put it on tightly so that you don't get any trash in your paint next week, hopefully. And you just put it together, okay? Yeah, put it together tight and put it away. All right. So we already got this sap green that's kind of dragging down our palette here, and we want to turn a little bit into a lighter green. We need a little light hue. Now I won't use all this green either, so I'll be finding a project for that as well. And see what I mean? Sometimes your paint dries inside your top, and then when it gets inside your paint, it makes trash. So you just kind of grab that out if you can. Okay, it's nice and dry. So just grab it out and toss that away, right? And now you got a nice clean look here and here for your paint to screw the top back on. All right, let's go, everybody. Thank you, everybody. 7 people in here that I can see. Please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't went over to the Just Kidding side and gave them a little thumbs up, why don't you? Okay, please and thank you. All right, so notice our bird, the wings are really see-through. Can you see that? Like right here, the wings here are kind of see-through, right? So you don't want to go too far with them, but we will use a little bit of this magenta in the wings because we want to show that it is a see-through element of the bird, right? Thank you, Miss V. Said she did that first. Appreciate that. All right, so it's a beige looking wing. So if you don't have beige, get yourself a little white, burnt umber, or a little brown, or a little orange, white, and a tad bit of blue. I'm talking about almost can't see it, almost like the hummingbird wings. Me, I have what we call unbleached titanium. We're gonna put that down right here. And you can make it's all color hummingbirds. You don't have to make your hummingbird the color that I am. This is the colors that Ruji and I came up with. So this is what I'm going to do. And you can do yours whatever color you choose because this is your art, okay? So let's get into it. Shout out to Stream Elements in the building. Talk about that mailing list. Yeah, okay, get into it. So we're gonna mix a little bit of this white with the magenta. Very more white than magenta. Very, very little magenta. And then get you a little beige and put that in there too. Okay. Now we're gonna say this for the wings, right? Now I don't have my wings with the little bones in it already drawn out. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go ahead and cover my wings with it. So light and delicate, you guys. So light and delicate. These little hummingbirds, they're so tiny, right? And you go ahead and cover this whole little wing up with the pinkish color, the beige color, and the white, right? And you're going to create this really, really weird color. And the reason why I'm using the pink is because the wings are see-through. So if the background is magenta, you need to have a little bit of magenta in the wings so that they appear to be see-through, like mine, okay? All right, so that's why we want that color. Now, if you have blue as your background, you want a tiny tad bit of blue to add to your wings so that you can see that blue color is in your background, right? If your background was purple, then you would take a little bit of purple and add that to your wings, okay? And then you might just want to clear it up a bit with some water. It'll thin it out, rather. I said clear it up, but I meant to say thin it out, right? So you just want to thin it out, right? Thank you for hitting those emojis one time. Precious Pieces is in the building. Hey, sweetie. See, Precious Pieces, she's so precious. She's more like a hummingbird. She's more like a hummingbird. And she's so precious. And then the hummingbirds are so tiny. They're talking about they're like tiny like this, right? All right, so don't forget to get this wing too. And I got a little bit too much magenta in there, so I'm just going to add some more white and some beige to it, and I'm going to tone it back down because that was too much. Okay? Now, if you get too much, don't panic. Just break it down with the white and the unbleached titanium, if that's what you have, or beige, or the brown mixture I just told you to make. Okay? All right. So let's look at our hummingbird. Give our hummingbird a very good look over and see where else we can use this color. I see it right in the bottom of the wings, right? It's hard for me to touch it, but let me use my brush to see if I can touch it. Right down there. Just follow my brush across. But it's got more, like a more grayish tone to it, but we're going to put a little bit more pinkish color to ours, okay? And then we're going to get that, and we'll come down here, and we're going to paint this a little bit more pinkish color. Not all of it, just some of it, like about right there. That's enough. Don't do too much, okay? And I also see a bunch of little splatters and what have you in there for us throughout our bird. So don't do too much. More pink, less pink, more white, more beige. And you're just going to come around, and you're just going to kind of splatter this. Especially under the tail. Okay, we're going to take a tail feather over here. We're going to get these colors up there, right? Just splatter it, tap it in. Use your brush to tap these colors together and blend them and bring them in, right? Just like that. Under here, right under the, this is where the tail begins at, right under there. Get in there with it. And you can even bring it down, all the way down to the tip of the bird, right? And don't feel bad if you go out of your drawing, because the bird is feathery, so it'll be just fine. You gotta run. You see me later? Okay, Rudy. We will see you later. Thank you, and have yourself a blessed afternoon. We appreciate you. Thank you, Umpire. Said looking so good. No, yeah, I think you're looking at the picture. No, I'm just playing. All right, so let's get this dark sap green, right? And we're going to go right underneath the bottom of the tail, right down low. Bring it all the way down, just like that. A sap green is very dark green. It's almost like a black. So don't feel bad about using that. You can always use it. And then we're going to use it up here. And our bird is not green here. It's actually a burnt umber. So if you have a burnt umber, use it. If you do not have a burnt umber, use your sap green just to give it a little color. A hummingbird could be any color. Okay, it doesn't have to be one color. Like what I'm doing. You can make a hummingbird. We seen purple hummingbirds, to be honest with you. Yeah, we did. When me and Ruji was searching around for them. Yep, that's what we saw. We saw some purple. She said, "Oh, Unbiased will love that." Not just Unbiased, so many other women they really love, and there's some men too that love purple. But we know a great deal of women who really love purple. Okay, so let's get some of this green up here, and their eye is amazing. Their eye is like a human eye. It's not like a bird eye. A bird eye is just round with round around. No, this one is more like a human eye the shape of a human eye. So do not make the mistake of making it just a regular schmegular eye. Okay, and I'm just gonna watch this color here, this green, because I'm gonna go over with some burnt umber. But I just want to watch it because I don't want our bird to start taking on the characteristics of a mallard duck. See, Mama grows extra hard in the garden. What up, though? Hi, girl. Girl, we're trying to get this hummingbird together, okay? I know you know. Your garden probably got all kind of hummingbirds in it, right? Let us know in the chat. And don't be ashamed to touch. We love hummingbirds, okay? Yeah. So let's get out some burnt umber. Shall we? We shall. All right, so let's put up some up top. Burnt umber is a magnificent paint. If you do not have it in your arsenal, you must get it. Instead of asking for those extra pieces of candy or Takis or whatever y'all ask for, kids, ask your parents for a tube of burnt umber. Tell them they will not. You will not disappoint them. Rinse your brush vigorously and wipe it off. Okay. By saying hello to everyone she may have missed. I want to know, Monica, are you painting today? Let us know in chat. Mix your burnt umber with your white. And if you get other colors involved in it, that's fine. So what we want to do is get a little dull brown, like a really, really super sandy color. I don't know. It's just a dull brown. And you're going to go over the top of your bird with it, right? And when you put the paint on here, I want you to tap it on. Stay in your lines. Make sure the head is round now. If you lost the shape of the head, fix it. All right, make sure you get a nice round head, just like G Mama head, okay? You enjoy watching hummingbirds? I can't tell you now one name except red, black, or white one. This is called a red throat hummingbird, this particular one. All right, so we want to give it a little slant, not too much of a slant like I did, just a little kind of a slant going in right here, and then take it all the way to the top of the beak. Steady hand, steady hand, steady hand. Draw a nice long beak, just like that. So you need that like nice long beak so that it can get the sap out of the beautiful flowers that's in G Mama garden, right? All right, so let's get the all straight burnt umber. No white involved. Get back into that and then go under the beak. Make the beak as thin as you can make it. Just like that. Okay? Now, take all straight black burnt umber. Go right into the center of the eye. The center. Make a little circle right there. Right? Now take the same dark burnt umber and go right at the front of the eye and start filling all the rest of this in with the burnt umber and start tapping it all around your green. You're going to have the light color, the dark burnt umber color, and you're going to have the green all right there, just like that. That's how you do it, right? And bring it on down right in front of right under the beak, just like that. Y'all doing a good job. TW, popcorn. What's popping? You popping, bro? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah. Now remember this green over here on the wing. Popcorn. Do the hummingbirds come over in your special garden? Let me know in the chat. All right. So just go ahead and touch it. I still want to see a little bit of green here, though, y'all. Show me some green still, but tap the rest of it in with that burnt umber mixture, like so. I need to know, do hummingbirds like marijuana gardens? Let me know. Now add some white to this, right? Add this, don't rinse. Grab it on your brush. Now I want you to start tapping in to this burnt umber. See how magnificent this burnt umber is going to be? And I want you to start tapping it and blending this wing down. Leave a little bit of that color showing. Don't do too much. Just do a little bit. Come on down to this wing down here. Add a little something going on up like that. See how you starting to add antique white. Auntie Ellen in the building, y'all. What you're doing is starting to turn the bird. Instead of it just looking flat on your canvas, now it's going to start having volume. You're adding the dark, the light, and the medium colors. That gives you more realism, where it's starting to, you're sculpting the bird now. Sculpt the bird. Now, I want you to also take this brush, don't rinse. Go right down the back, right on that line. Go right down the back. Now, I know Auntie Ellen's probably seen a million hummingbirds in her times, in her beautiful garden as well. So, yeah. All right, so now, in this area here of the body, not this area, not the next area where it's white, but underneath, start tapping that and just turn your brush all ways and twirl it around in your hand as you're starting to get into it. And I want you to also really press down hard when you get into this area here. This is the underbody of the bird. You just tap it, and that's when you're going to start getting more of that darker burnt umber off of your brush. And I want you to leave a little circle of it showing here in like a 3, right? So you got a 3 going. Let me show you how the 3. See right here, this is part of the 3, like that. See? Y'all see the 3? Adults, y'all see the 3 right here. This is what I want you to do, like a 3. And that's giving you the body structure. Bring it up here, go up like that, right? And then you can probably take it on down here around the ankle boots, right? Now, this color need to be lightened up, so get you some white on your brush. All right, we're going to start tapping in the white as well. We got the brown in there. Now we're going to tap some white in there. Keep that 3 though, okay? Try to keep that 3. And come down inside the 3, inside the pinkish color, and especially down here around the feet. Don't forget the chest plate. Right there, the breast of the bird. Okay? And you're going to come down like so. And just fill in all these colors. Now, if you start losing your brown like I have, go back and get your burnt umber. All right, get it. Bring it back and start putting it back. Right? It's okay to lose it. It's all right. So fill this all in. Well, don't fill it in, but just keep tapping until most of the white is back gone. All right, you want to get most of it out of there, and then we're really working with just the darker color now. See how the bird is more darker? All right, fill that in on top of the 3, all around the 3, just like that, right? Now, take your brush, stand it straight up like this, not laying down flat. Stand it up. Get that burnt umber. Come under this wing and bring it down. Strike it down like this. Look at my brush. Strike it down like this. Whoops. Like this. Strike it down. Don't lay your brush down flat. Stand it up and strike it down. Underneath the wing. Oh, I got too much paint. Let me put some back. And strike it down. Right? Just strike it down. Now come down here where you had the black at. Well, that was green. That was green. Come down here and strike it down. And strike it back up. Make a ziggy. See the little ziggy go down and back up. Right? A little bit right there on the bottom of the tail. Not too much. Don't do too much. Now, right around the feet, I want you to take straight burnt umber. Nothing but straight burnt umber. We ain't rinsing, though. Don't rinse. And I want you to go, tap around the feet. Just around the ankles. Just like that. Right? And you can add a darker spot, like right here in the center of that 3 at the bottom. Add a little darkness there. And maybe some right here. As your paint start drying, it's going to start getting darker. We like that. All right. Now get back into the white. Don't rinse. Now I want you to come down from this wing, and I want you to start making these stripes. And you are making the wings, the bones of the wings, right? So go up like this, like that, and give it a little curve as you go upward. I messed up down here. We'll get that fixed. Don't worry about it. Well, it's not a mess up. It's just I probably did it too high, but we'll fix that. No. All right. Wet your brush just a little bit and tap it out. What up, Lena Door Crafting? What's going on, baby? Now come back over here and wipe your brush off on your palette, back and forth. Flip the brush. Flip the brush. Ready, Pooh? You looking? Flip the brush and flip it this way. And keep getting paint on it. Keep getting paint on it. Now you got yourself a nice sharp brush. Look how sharp this brush is. Right? It got paint on it, but it's sharp. So now I want you to go right across the top of this bird, like just like this. Come in, skip a part, bring it in, skip a part, bring it in, and then start curving back up, just like that. The last one should be a curve up. See? All right. Now, get a little bit of this magenta on your brush too. It's time. Pat your brush down. Make sure it's flat. Make sure you're getting some magenta mixed in with your brown. Now, I want you to come around the top of this wing, curve it down. Make it go down a little bit more. Curve it. We're making it sort of like a fan. All right? Like a clack fan. Right? Lena? We make it a clack fan. Okay? And then go all the way. Not too many now. That's enough. All right? And now you went down the back of it. Just connect it with your magenta in there. And your burnt umber. Just connect his back. Just like that. Look what we're doing. Look what we're doing, y'all. Now I want you to take a little bit more burnt umber. Let's wet our brush. I need to. And we're going to wipe our brush off on our palette and sharpen it again. We just need the edge of the brush to be sharpened. It don't have to be sharpened at the bottom. Okay? And now we're going to come right at the top of this wing, and we're going to come back here again and drag it all the way down. Just like that. We want a little drag going on right there, right? Okay. So now, remember the top of his head. Mine's just a little light. Dark. I'm going to add some white to my brush. And I'm just going to come up here and I'm just going to slightly touch. Keep touching very lightly, like so. It's speckling, sort of like dots and speckles, okay? And I'm going to take most of that brown away and leave the white there, right? Making sure my line, because this bird got a nice line going straight across and right across the top of the beak. Oops, I went down to the bottom of the beak, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. That's a wing fan. Okay, let's go. All right, so now under here, same brush. Make yourself some wing bones. All right, make yourself some wing bones. Just like that. All right. I see a paint slung upstairs crying. We got to figure out what that's about. Now, this is why I say I can fix my wings where I got the white on my brush now. If I feel like it's too much in between, I can go back and fix it. Just like that. So my wings is now looking better, except for right here. I got it curving up when it should be curving down. Same thing here, pretty much, I guess. So now I want to just, get back into this burnt umber mixture. I'm not rinsing still. I'm going to sharpen my brush, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to curve this one down, and I'm going to curve this one down. Just the wing bones, okay? All right, so now the wings should be riggedy, waggly, rickety. So make sure your wings is doing all those things I just named, right? And you can come in here and fix your wings however you feel like you need to fix them, right? It's okay to do that. You don't have to just stick to the one, whatever I'm saying, because like I told y'all, each hummingbird is different. It's not, the hummingbirds are not the same, okay? And you can tone down your lines if you feel like they're too dark. Get you some lightness on your brush and go back over them. Like I feel like mine is too dark, so I want to go back over and just tone them down a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. And I think it's turned out much better, right? All right, so all of this should be a little bit more darker than I have. Just double check your work, right? If you see that your wings are not doing the thing that they're supposed to do, then change them. Get them together. Okay? It's okay. If you want to lighten them up some areas, it's okay. Put a little white or light tan on them and lighten them up, just like so, right? All right, so now I'm noticing that my chest of my bird is not doing exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go back over it. And I'm just going to tap this all in. Maybe get a little bit more brown. Maybe that's what I'm missing. A little bit more darkness. I think I had it too dark, then I made it too light, then I made it too dark. And you're going to go through those phases when you're painting because you really want to discover what you like and how you want to do things. So if you want to continue to go back over it more and more, you can do that, and there's no harm in that, right? All right, so make sure my paint, I got paint on my. It's okay, I'll get it off. Hold on, let me just get my towel. I'm about to repaint this area and just aggressively grab it, right? So I got paint right here, and it's a glob, but it's green. So I'm just gonna act like I'm sneaking up on it, and I'm aggressively grab it, and I'm just gonna wipe it backwards, right? And try to get it out of there. And so it's not that bad now. If I started, oh, I made a mistake. No, it's gonna mess up. Just aggressively grab it. Stop playing with it. Get it done, okay? Get it done. All right. So now, where was that red? I had some. Oh, here we go. I got this red, right? And we'll get to the feet and the back of this tail in a minute. But I just want to get into this red. It's got an orange tint to it. Look. Y'all see it? Look, parents. It's not red. It's like an orangey red. If you don't have an orangey red color, get you some red. Get you some orange. Mix them together. And don't get much. You just get a little bit, right? All right, so get you a little bit. Sit it up on the palette. Because, here, let me move this down. This is my little paint slinger. She ain't coming down right now. All right, so let's put this over there. All right, now y'all can see my orange. Okay? All right, let me see if my kids can see it on the other channel. Hold on. I got to go check on my babies. Yeah, you can. But I want to turn it just a little bit more. Hold on. 3 thumbs up, y'all. If I feel the urge to go over and support the kids, I really appreciate it. Go on over there and lay down a thumbs up on the Just Kidding channel. I do appreciate it. And the kids will too. Let's go. It says blood orange. Okay, let's go. Yeah. All right. So this is the bird red. That's how Rudy described this bird to me. It's like a blood orange throat. And so, yeah, we got that going. All right. So now, you might want to get a little bit of yellow too. I'm talking about a very little bit of yellow because the darker under the neck, and as it come around this way and we start to make it look like it's rounded, it's just a flat, you're going to need something to highlight it. White ain't going to do it. You got to get that yellow in there when it come down to a reddish orange. That yellow is going to really pop it off. All right. So trust me on that. All right. So now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Let's get this done. Since we got a little bit of white left. Rinse your brush completely out. Go ahead. Rinse it all the way out. Don't hold nothing back. Dry it off with your towel by sending it through your towel and pulling it through the bottom. Put your brush in the towel, close it, pull it through. There you go. All right, so let's get some of this white off of here. And I'm going to mix a little bit of this beige in there. And I'm going to just pat and stroke this, the tummy. I guess this would be the tummy. And so this would be more like the chest of the bird. So, yeah, get you some white. Make sure it's pure white. I got a feeling I got something else in there. I did. All right, it's going to be all right. So, just go ahead and do it. Look at the shape of your bird on your reference photo. Look at the shape of it. Follow that shape, okay? When you get to the back of the neck, give it a little ball. Like a little, like this. Don't make it straight. Go like this. And that's giving you a roundness to the back of your bird. It's going to give it a circumference around its neck part. And it's going to give you a 3D look. For realism. That's what y'all want, right? I know I ain't the most realistic painter, but we do okay over here. All right. So just lightly brush down here, connecting it to the tummy. Lightly brush it. That's enough. You ain't got to do too much. All right. Now, I put beige in mine, but as you go around the top of the neck, you really, really, really want to have pure white going right there. Okay. So since I mix mine all up down here on my palette, I'm going to go out my tube with a clean brush. Y'all heard me just rinse. And I dry my towel off. And I'm going to get me some pure white. And I'm going to come up here. And I'm just going to get that curve I made. All that. I'm going to do white. I'm going to bring that white all the way around to about right here. And I'm going to stop. Okay? See? Look at the bird in the picture. Just the white right here. And you might get a little bit under the front of the neck. Just a little bit. Now make sure the front of the bird ain't all smoothed out. Because it's not skin, it's feathers. So you want to fluff it up a little bit. Make sure the bird got a little fluffiness going. Because it's not skin, it's feathers. Okay? Let's look. Just really think about it now. All right, so now we got that done. Let's get to the red throat part. Or, matter of fact, let's get the back of the tail. So get your black out, family. Let's go. Get your black out. Put your little tab of black. You don't need that much. And you really don't need that much at all. We need to get those claw feet together. Like Lena's, her claw feet. Yeah, we want to do that. So, the back of the here is a green mixture. So get you some green. Mix it with your white. Like that. Or your beige color. Whatever this color is that you got light on your palette. If you get a little of this pink in there, that's fine too. Mix that in there too. And it gets you a tiny bit of black. I'm talking about the smallest amount of black you could ever think of. Look. See it? Y'all see it, parents? That little tiny bit. That's probably too much. And mix it in with this. Okay, so you should get like a gray. If it's not showing a grayish look, get a little bit more black. Now come down right around the tail. Now wiggle your brush. Scrub it, get rid of that pencil mark. Scrub that bottom tail back there. Let's scrub it. And while we scrubbing it is because we want it to stay in a straight line. Some people say, I can't even draw a straight line. Well, this is how you would do it. You just keep scrubbing it until you get it. In fact, it don't come all the way down here. It stops right about here. So I went down too far. And then just fix it up into the feathers. Here, no white showing. It should be brown feathers. And then this grayish color. So now I got to go back and fix this. Hey, go answer the door for your Gigi. All right. You might need to get the wagon. I don't know. All right. So let's get back into... I made this tail a little thick. So what we're going to do is get back into the burnt umber of it all. Oh, thank God it didn't dry up. Did he just close it? Go out there and help her. Oh man, these kids something else. All right, so get in there, bring it down. Remember that zigzag. Put the zigzag back. Make sure it's a nice little point right there. Put it in the wagon, sir. Thank you. All right, and so now bring this. Kind of just lightly take your brush and bring it on up, just like that. Okay. Now I think this got speckles on it. The back of this bird. So let's get back into this. Wipe your brush off. Just wipe it off. Don't rinse. Get some of that white on your brush that you had on here. Yeah. Anything light. Even if it got a little green in there, it don't matter. Get it. And start speckling the tail. Spots like this. Spot it, spot it, spot it. Just the greenish, grayish part we just did. Just put some speckles on it. There you go. Now this shouldn't take that much. It should be done. Okay? You get little speckles on there, right? And you can get a little bit more of this brown and speckle underneath here too. Now this should just start turning dark. But don't speckle all of it, just a little bit. Look at your reference photo and match what you see. Okay? You can take some of this darkness and take it up behind this feather, like so. And I want you to just kind of look at your photograph, your reference photo of your bird. Check out your bird and say, hey, I could have did this a little bit better, right? All right, little speckles up in here while you got this on your brush. Just speckle that a little bit, right? Okay. So now let's have a nice little rinsing because we're going into the throat. Okay? The red throat hummingbird. Now I want you to take the yellow and I want you to paint his throat yellow. Now I know y'all probably like, what in the heck, Auntie 755? You supposed to be teaching young people to paint something sweet on the easel. But you telling us to paint the red throat hummingbird throat yellow. Yeah, just do what I said. Right? You're going to be happy. So put that throat up there. Make sure you're covering all your pencil marks. Use the tip of your brush if you need to. Okay? And get all of this done, right? And come on around. I need to bring this front part up more. So let's bring that on up more. And just tap that yellow one there. Wipe your brush off now. See this yellow? Get rid of it. Wipe your brush off. Not rinse. Just wipe. Okay? Now get into your orange, red, orange color. Mine is really, really thick. I'm going to have a little trouble, but we're going to try. I want you to start speckling, whatever color, however you want to say it. Just keep doing it, right? Keep going. Keep doing it. All the way. Everything you painted yellow, just speckle, spot it, whatever y'all want to call this. Just do it. All the way around. You guys are doing fantastic, kids. Let's go. Right? Come on, family. If y'all didn't get y'all kids into painting, I don't know what y'all doing. Parents, this is the reason why I'm over here showing y'all what we do for the kids channel. If y'all not going to bring y'all kids, I can just stay over there with the kids at. I ain't got to keep broadcasting over here, breaking my neck every week. Now, if you can bring your kids over here, I got something to show them that I know that you're going to love and they're going to love at the same time. I need your help. I can't do this by myself. I need participation from my people, right? So let's get into it. Y'all not going to do it? Let me know. Because next week I could just do it for my kid channel. I'm going to wipe my brush. Yes, I'm going hard on the adults. Because the kids depend on adults. That's what we do. We depend on adults. Okay? Well, I'm not a kid, but I'm just saying. Take you some burnt umber now. I rinse and I wipe my brush off. Do it now. And right at the front of the throat, bring this brown part down. It's okay if you got orange in it, we don't care. And go all the way down. When you get down here, I might have to add some more burnt umber on my palette. I didn't want to. Oh no, I made it. Okay, just go ahead. Hit that speckled throat with a little bit of brownness in it and fade it off into the orange, meaning don't just have a stripe right there. Let it fade off into the orange. Y'all doing fantastic. Okay, rinse your brush. Find the tiniest, teeniest brush you ever seen in your life. For people watching over here on the adult side, I appreciate y'all still hanging with me. We've been on for a little over an hour. We're doing fantastic. Remember that black? Get into it. If you got burnt umber, mix it with it. I don't have any more. I'm not putting it out anymore. So now we're getting ready to do the claws. When you do the claws, go away from yourself. Wait from where you start at. Start in the foot and move away. That's how you're going to get these sharp Italians. See? You're going to get them with your brush. Get into your black. Right? Get in here. And we're going to paint the Italians. And you're going to paint away like that. That's what's going to give you the sharpness. See? Y'all see that? Let's try it again on the other foot. Wet your brush. Get you some paint on it. Don't be too much. Now damp your brush off on your towel because you probably got too much water on there. Now, come in here. Start painting Italian. Go backwards like this because we want the feet. We want the Italians to be sharp. Get you some more paint if you need to. I did. So the claws, okay? Paint backwards so your claws will be sharp. Paint backwards. Don't paint like starting out in the world and then come back to the eagle. I mean to the hummingbird. No. Start with the hummingbird foot. Right? And then paint backwards to sharpen. And lift up as you go back. Lift up, right? There you go. All right, so we got the Italians going on like that. Jubba Bruce, what? Jubba Bruce Love. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been, baby? Said, look awesome, Lena. Thank you. All right, so yeah, Jubba Bruce in the building now. I knew something good was gonna happen today. I could feel it. I could feel it in my little hummingbird legs. All right, there we go. So now the other thing that we need to do with this fantastical. Thank you, Jabba Bruce. Love it. Thank you, love. All right, it's rinse. Get into your white. Remember, I got to get out my tube. So get into your white. Or better yet, like if you have an off-white, that'd be even better. Unbleached titanium is what I call it. And that's what it is. You're going to get a little bit on the tip of your brush, very little bit. Just a little bit like that. A little bit like that, parents. Okay? Jubba Bruce, do you know the Just Kidding side? I need you to go over there and subscribe, baby, so I can, because I'm about to make some changes over here. And so now, I want you to get right into the eye. All right, and I want you to go around the eye very slightly, ever so gently, and go down like so. Y'all see it? Yeah. And then that's it. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys. And that's it. Now, you can close this eye up a little more by getting some more black or burnt umber. I think we use burnt umber. Let's use black now. and close the eye up, meaning making the bigger so it's touching pretty much. We want it to be touching the outside of the white. And then close the eye up that way. Like, that's so nice. Also, I noticed that I don't have enough darkness here at the bottom of the beak. I can use this tiny brush to close that off and make sure that the bottom of the beak is just like this, closing off, where it looks like it's the top part of the beak and it's bottom part, not just one little stick. Okay, just like so. And you guys, we have done a magnificent hummingbird. Look at there. Y'all like it? I love it. I think it's perfect. Hello, Jabba. All right, so let's sign our work. I'm poured off this magenta, but I added some white to it just so that it can be bring it out closer. Just so that it can be lightened up for our particular background. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the magenta. It might turn out pretty good here. Let's use it because I'd rather lose it than use it. Or should I use the orange or the red orange because it's a red throat? Yeah, let's go with the red throat. I'm rinsing, sharpening my brush off on my towel, making it nice and sharp, getting into my red orange mixture like so, and I'll be putting in Auntie 755 because I'm teaching young people to paint something sweet on the easel. And I'm gonna wet my brush and keep it nice and moist because yeah, that's going to help me with keep my paint fluid as I go along. I'm signing y'all art. Come on, y'all. And then what you got to do is send it to me at 755mediaart@gmail.com. And that way you can show me your art. Okay? Thank you, Jabba. Thank you, Jabba Bruce. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. My email is right up there, 755mediaart. I think Nightbot just said it. Either them or StreamYard. It doesn't matter. Just make sure y'all come on. Send your art to me. See the hummingbird? Thank you, sister. Yeah. So these things fly pretty fast. If you ever see one, it's a thing of beauty. So yeah, make sure y'all, if you can take a picture, take a picture. And you can paint your own, very own hummingbird. The one that you saw. Okay? I've seen them before, but it's been so far away. And I never had a camera to take a picture. My dad, he used to keep a camera on his neck. And that's how he captured most of his art. Thank you, Unbiased. All right. And then I make my 2 E's. Y'all know how I like to do it. 2 E's. But I use one big old E. Like that. And then I put a line down the middle of them and make 2 E's. Just like that. On 2. Let's put that 755 up there for the red throat hummingbird. Right. Kids did great today. It's a little simple project, a little simple art. but people will like it. A lot of people love. You can make a lot of money painting birds. You really can. Thank you, Jabba Bruce Love TV. Rinse your breasts out, you guys, when you're done. And watch our little hummingbird take flight, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you want to paint a hummingbird like this, all you got to do is grab yourself something, some acrylic paints, follow my instructions, and you'll have a beautiful, beautiful hummingbird just like this one. I think we'll call this hummingbird. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. We're going to call this hummingbird right here Jabba. Hello, Jabba Hummingbird. The Jabba Bruce TV showed up in the building. All right. Kids over there on the Just Kidding side. I know my letters is backwards. But if I showed it to y'all the other way, you wouldn't be able to see it too good. But yeah, we're done. And it's all signed. And we're looking good. So yeah, I guess I will notify you guys next week. Let me turn around so I can see y'all. And I want to take a screenshot with my Jabba Hummingbird. Okay. All right. Get y'all up. I miss you so much. It's been a whole week since I've seen you. And I'm just so happy to have you here with me. Right? All right. So listen, kids, parents, it's not that hard. It's really easy. You can do it. If I could do it, you could do it. I want to hear that. Oh, you're a super artist, is it? Y'all, I have no schooling. I'm self-taught. But you can get teachings by me, certified Grumbacher instructor. You can get yourself one of these little cool hummingbirds. You love it? Thank you. I love it too. Yeah. It be dry in no time. Y'all, don't walk around your house holding your art up. Come on. Sissy, look. Nephew, look. No. Leave it on the easel. Let the kids and the family, adults, come over and check out your art. Okay? All right, that's how we get it done. I will see y'all next week. I hope y'all enjoyed the hummingbird. And I enjoyed you. Thank you, Monica. I can say it looked great. Put up just in time to see. You're right. You did. Look at that. It's hummingbird. 50 to 80 times a second. It's flying around you. Just take a look out. Thank you, precious pieces. Y'all, I will see y'all next week. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'm going to take care of myself. And I'll see y'all then. Peace. I forgot something? I always forget something. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Kids deserve art. I'm Auntie 755, baby. And that's my sister in the kitchen. Auntie Cuddles. We see y'all next week. Y'all be good. Peace.